Loving kindness is such an important topic, and I actually have a story to support this. So if you're interested in learning more, stick around. Hi, I'm Connie Jo Holmes with Be You to Be Full Hypnosis and Coaching, where my mission is to teach you how to confidently and courageously move from reacting to life to owning your life. And to me, when you can understand the power of your words, not only for yourself but for others, that's a great way to learn how to own your life. So if you are a longtime listener and a viewer, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. But if you are new to my video and my channel, I really appreciate that you're here. And so if this video does provide to you some value, please like, comment, share, and most importantly, please subscribe. I do have a goal of getting my subscriber list up there. So thank you in advance for that. So what I want to talk about today is an experience I had a couple of weeks ago. I weekly go to an addiction recovery center and I teach mindfulness classes. And so what I did the other day is I did an exercise called the essence exercise. Now let me first explain that to you and then I'll get into the purpose of this video because the setup is important. So the essence exercise is actually something I learned through my coaching school. And what it is every person, we have an essence about us. It's our aura, our energy. Some people might think of it as your personality as well, but it's basically what do you exude to the world, all right? And so when you do this, you can do this in any setting. And this is actually why I'm sharing the detail with you, is because I really want to encourage you. The next time you have a family function and you have many people sitting around a table, do this, okay? Or the next time you're running a workshop or something like this. At the end of the workshop, it's a great exercise to do. So I'm going to just set the scenario like you're sitting around a big family dining room table, okay? And so what you do is you go to Susie Q. And so what you do is you say, okay, it's Susie Q's turn. And everyone around the table just kind of shouts out. I mean, you probably could do it in an organized fashion, but I kind of like it when people shout it out because it makes it fun. So there's one person who's the facilitator. So when it's Susie Q's turn, everyone will just shout out a word that that describes Susie Q's essence to them. And so the facilitator, you're writing these words down. And then, but the most important thing is after all of those words are shouted out and you're writing them down, you look, as the facilitator, you look Susie Q in the face and you say, Susie, your essence means to this group, you are brave, you are strong, you're resilient, you have beautiful eyes, your hair's beautiful today, whatever it might be. And it is so powerful. One, it's really powerful to just hear these words being shouted out and everything, but it's really moving when that facilitator has this laundry list of words that describe your essence and it's read back to you just in one fell swoop. It's so powerful. And that's how you do it. So if there's 12 people around the table, it's Susie Q's turn. Everyone shouts out words. And then you go to the next person, and then the next person, and then the next person. So that's what the essence exercise is if you want to use it. And I highly recommend that you do. But anyways, so I did this the other night at the Addiction Recovery Center, and it was so moving. Everyone got a lot out of it. And I positioned it when I started the workshop that night. I said, tonight is an opportunity for you to receive a gift from everyone in this room, but also for you to give a gift to everyone in this room. And so when I started it like that, of course that piqued everyone's curiosity. And then once we started flowing with this exercise, everyone understood it very, very loud and clear. So it was really cool. So please use that where and when you can. But what I want to specifically share, though, is how how amazing it was to hear and see the responses from everyone. To say that they were gobsmacked, to say that they were overwhelmed is really an understatement. Some people, they had tears in their eyes. Some people were holding back tears. I had several people during the class say this, and I had a couple people come up to me afterwards, but saying and sharing things such as, wow, I have never heard words like that about me. Wow, I have only been here one day. How can people know these things about me? And and then so that was the other part of me sharing this exercise with them, was not only the gift of it, but also to let them know, whether you've been here for 4 hours, 4 days, or 4 weeks, it's so important to know that we all carry an energy, and people can pick up on that energy, and then that can translate into our aura, our essence. And so to be mindful of that, because people, really very much are aware of it. So that was one lesson in it, plus the gift, but then also the gift to give others, but also the gift to receive. And it made me very happy that this was something that, I decided to do for this group. But my point of sharing this with everyone here is, our words are so powerful. I have the one person in my mind who came up to me and just said, I have never heard words like this about me, ever. And that really made me sad. So, what are the words that you are saying to yourself in your head? And then also, what are the words that you're saying out loud about yourself? Because you need to change them, and you need to change them now, because our words are so powerful. I need to be clear. If your words towards yourself are not productive, you need to change them now. But then also think about the people that are in our life. Are you really sharing with them, these productive, these powerful words? And if not, consider doing that. This one person I have in my mind, I wonder, had he heard more positive words throughout his life, would he maybe not even be in this addiction recovery center? We'll never know, but you could maybe argue that that could be a fact. So, one other thing further to this, as I'm talking right now, I'm reminded of a few years ago, I was visiting someone in a hospital. And when I got in the elevator, I was greeted with this woman who was already in the elevator. And she had the most strikingly beautiful shade of red hair I've ever seen in my life. I think it actually almost took my breath away when I walked in to the elevator, and I was like, and then so I turn around and I press my button and everything. And I was just thinking in my head just how beautiful her hair was. And then it hit me. I am being selfish by not sharing this with her. And so I turned around and I said, I just have to tell you, your hair is just strikingly beautiful. And the smile that came across her face was just massive. And that warmed my heart. And it was a simple little 10-second exchange that we had, but I know that I made her day by sharing that compliment with her. And so how many times do you do that too? Like, you notice something, but you're maybe too shy to say something. Well, why be shy? Actually, if you think about it from a point of, maybe you're being selfish if you're not sharing it with somebody, maybe that might help you to feel more comfortable to do such a thing. So anyway, so kind of 3 parts to this message. And so the one was just telling you what the essence exercise is, explaining it to you so that the next time you're at a family function or running a workshop or something, you can do that. And again, it's going around the room, one person at a time, and you're saying the words that their essence means to you. But most importantly, as that facilitator, you read it back to them. Just read all of those words in one fell swoop, and it's so powerfully beautiful. That's message number 1. Message number 2 is, be so mindful of the words that you use towards yourself, as well as the words that you share with others. Because from this exercise that I did the other night, and so many people being so moved and saying that they've never heard such beautiful words spoken about themselves, it makes me want to do this exercise every single week that I'm there. So that's very important. And then also remember, you can share these words with strangers too. And think about that ripple effect. I would like to think that these folks that I did this with, at this addiction recovery center, I know in my heart that they were so full the rest of the night. And I can just imagine that energy, that just sprinkled out throughout the days, after we did that exercise. And then that lady, example that I gave in the elevator, I would like to think that, she kind of had a little bit of a ripple effect as well. Maybe went home and even told, a family member, like, hey, I got the most beautiful compliment today. Or she realized how great it felt to receive that she wanted to give that to somebody else. So, all right, a lot in this message, but I really hope you get to the bottom of it. And it really, at the end of the day, is, take care of each other. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to others. Choose loving kindness. So, all right, I hope that was helpful. Again, if so, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you have any feedback on this, if you've ever done this, if you've ever done the essence exercise, if you want more of a detail on the essence exercise, please drop it in the comments and I will respond to you. All right, thank you so much. Take care. Oh, well, lastly, sorry, my website is conniejoholmes.com. I am a life coach, health coach, NLP specialist, and a hypnotherapist. And so I can help you in a number of ways. I really like to state that I help individuals to confidently and courageously move from reacting to life to owning your life. And I do that by helping people, really inspiring their authenticity, developing their positive mindset and how important all of that is, creating positive productive habits for themselves, as well as teaching you emotional intelligence. And really, if you think about it, everything that I just shared, 100% emotional intelligence. All right, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.